All right, welcome back to another video. Today we're actually going to be testing this U-turn situation where it should not do a U-turn in this location. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in on the map a little bit here, just so we can see where it is. You can see here with the actual view here with not just the map data, but also the imagery here. There is a U-turn that it cannot actually do. It cannot make this U-turn, and nor should it. It should not try, because the only way to do this U-turn is actually to go swing out far to the right and go to the left. And unless there are no other cars anywhere in the vicinity, not coming from this main intersection and not anywhere near behind you, there's no way that you can do that safely. And it will often result in just doing a 3-point turn, which is even more unsafe because you're even more likely to interact with another vehicle coming from one of the other directions. So that's no good. And you can see on the map indicates that it's just supposed to turn left. And it will probably correct it to say that it's supposed to do a U-turn as we approach it. We'll see here in just a moment. But if it does actually attempt to do this U-turn, then I'm going to call that a fail, because it should not do this U-turn. It would be something I would consider a critical disengagement, because it puts the car and others in an unsafe position where it could cause an accident. So we're just going to go ahead and get the camera back to the right location here and go ahead and give it a start. See how it does here. Got a car here. We just need to wait, and now we're pulling out. We could go either way here, and actually the navigation is actually showing us to go down a do not enter. So hopefully, yeah, okay. So this is good. So like the map data or the navigation is incorrect here. It says to go down this road. It says do not enter, and FSD correctly said no, not going to go down a do not enter. So I don't know if, I don't know to what degree it's following the map data versus the navigation versus just FSD looking at the street signs. I don't know which signs it can actually see and legitimately follow. But in this situation, it did seem to go the other way when it saw that do not enter sign, even though the navigation was saying that it should go that way. So, all right. So it did change on the navigation here to say to try to do a U-turn. But again, hopefully it will not try to do this U-turn, because if it does, I will disengage it and call it a critical disengagement. So here we go. Is it going to try it? Oh, it thought about it. It thought about it for a second, but it did actually go ahead and go with doing that route, unfortunately. And now it's not gonna, is it gonna correct itself, or is it just gonna park here? Looks like it's just gonna park here. All right, so that's unfortunate. What it did need to do here is, I'll just go ahead and drive it manually. But what it needs to do is, it could just turn left like we just did into this, like I just did manually into this location. And there's a street right here. You can turn left on again, and there's an entrance from this side that you can actually get into the same location. So I understand that it's probably a map data issue. However, in this case, because it is map data or navigation issue, the FSD is still at fault, because what it should have done is it should have gone past the location and turned left, and then figured out where it was going to go to get to the destination. I mean, it would be even safe. It'd still be safe to park in another location close by, like where it ended up parking after I disengaged it and re-engaged it. But it's still not a good location. We're gonna give it one more try here, because sometimes if there is a car behind us, it will decide that it's not safe or something, which is true. It's not safe, and it will actually turn left up there where it should. it has never parked in the correct parking lots, unfortunately. Um, Parking is still an issue, and I don't fault it as much for the parking situation as I do fault it for the fact that it is a critical disengagement when it attempts to do a U-turn there. So what has happened in the past in previous versions of FSD is if there is a car following behind us, anywhere near following behind us, and actually I can probably go ahead and switch the navigation back to that location. Let's see. Boom, add that there before it switches. Yeah, all right, got it in time. All right, so yeah, so if there's somebody behind us, but there's nobody behind us, that's unfortunate. And go sloth. Is anybody gonna show up? No cars. So in past versions, if there's been a car behind us, it will typically not attempt to do that U-turn. But I've never seen it not attempt to do this U-turn when there's nobody around, which is unfortunate. So there you go. It still failed. And I wonder if I can get it, like if I drive a little bit further past this parking lot, I wonder if I can get it to, I'm going to say that's critical. Let's see if we can get it to park in the correct location. It's just going to park in this random parking lot out here. That's no good. It's even further away. And I don't know what this parking lot's actually for. And the lines are so faded, it didn't really find a good location there. We'll go ahead and let it navigate back. Give it one more shot. Maybe it'd be good if we could get one time where there's a car close enough behind it that it actually reacts differently. But unfortunately, it appears that FSD 14.3.6, which we're in right now, is still not working properly with this U-turn. All right. Interesting how earlier it drove right over white lines, and those little striped white lines, and this time it was adamant that it had to get out onto the main road to go right back into a turn lane. So I don't know. It's interesting how it kind of behaves differently in different situations. It kind of doesn't really have a good idea of which thing it wants to do. Let's see. Try this one more time here. It'd be good if we could get a car. Is there another car that wants to drive this direction? No, not yet. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can wait long enough to actually find a situation where there is a car oncoming. All right, so I'm just going to let it drive up here to this stop sign. I'm going to try to wait until there's an approaching car, if I can time it right. Let's see here. So I'm just going to disengage. Other, nothing critical. There we go. Another car, and it's a Tesla. Awesome. Model Y behind us. So now, what will it do? Is it going to do this U-turn? Awkward. It did an awkward slowdown. It did. Okay, it did not actually do the U-turn. See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. So that car was behind us, and it did not do the U-turn. It still parked in the wrong place. Again, I would rather it park in the wrong place than attempt to do that U-turn. That's definitely unsafe. But it definitely proved that when there is a car approaching from the back and it sees that would be an unsafe maneuver, like when it immediately sees that, even though it was a little awkward and that other car, the Tesla, kind of just drove around us awkwardly. They were kind of like, what is this guy doing? Why is he it was kind of turning like, almost like acting like it was going to slow down enough to do the U-turn. And then it was like, no. move on to the turn. So I definitely think that was a better way to handle it, even if, again, we ended up in a bad location. So still a fail on 14.3.6 FSD on this U-turn test. So I'll have to bring it back here when we get 14.3.7 and see if they have resolved this situation. But for now, that's it. So anyway, that's it for this one. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.